This is time for the practice of a meditation. Now, sitting in a comfortable position to do the practice of a meditation. Now we are practicing to gain the calmness and to cultivate the wisdom. And the wisdom here, ability to observe all the experiences with a deep equanimity. Which again doesn't mean that the mind is shabby, unclear, disturbed, doubts. But rather, mind is calm, clear, and stable. There is no excitement nor struggle, far from any fear. Mind is not disturbed, but only seeing the rising, changing, and passes away. Won't last long. So meditation becomes a practice of mindfulness in everyday actions. So on the move, basically on the move. It becomes effortless. There is no desire to meditate. There is no desire to arouse the mindfulness. You are there, smoothly observing things. There is a natural awareness at present, at work, attentively. And there is no force being applied. No one is forcing. There's a pure action going on. And whatever other discomforts, disappointments, pain, or joy, or thoughts, or even just the quietness that's been observed in a very neutral, equanimous position. And as a practitioner, what we are doing, we are not interfering with it at all. We are not manipulating. We are not regulating. We are not holding. We are not a creator. We have no interference with that occurrences at all. All what we are doing is like sitting at the bank of the river that I normally give a simile, and watching the river flow without holding on to it, without having any desire to stop or not liking disappointments. See it, know it, be it. And this is actually called seeing everything very clearly. And yet, you're not taking anything personally. You're observing them objectively. There is no subjectivity at all. Now this realization actually is born out of seeing that the things conditioned, created and things dissolves as the condition separates. Nothing to do and it won't last. Nothing to do to ourselves. Nothing and it won't last long. And seeing the danger that how things are. Like when autumn comes, all the leaves just falls from a tree, every trees, most of the trees, or naturally it leaves. Branches breaks eventually, trees rots eventually. Similar way, only tree or a leaves falls, everything like that. And when these changes takes place, we have nothing to do with that. We cannot stop. But mindfully, with a complete awareness, we sit at the bank of the river and watch this river flow calmly, peacefully. Other emotions arises. Then again, that time, calmly watching without any reaction to it. Do not control. Do not change or try to replace. So responding very wisely with a very clear and alertness. There is no emotion engagement. There is no biasness. There is a saying that when the mind stops choosing, suffering stops getting or growing. Which Lumpur Soto, the Lumpur Wat Pak Nam, he teaches in a worldly life, you have to have a fastest vehicle to reach the destination. In a spiritual path, the moment when you stop, you have arrived. So the practice of a meditation, that's why we train to recognize these and ability to stop there and then. So with this in mind, we'll start off with our meditation by observing the breath. And observing how our mind is working and which way or which direction it is taking within the framework that I have just explained. And try to reflect and observe as things unfolds. So continue practicing for some time.